Hi, all you lovely crafters. This is Miss Barb from the Imagination Emporium, and today I'm bringing you my little favorite character book, or a little album that I made, about the Honorable Miss Phryne Fisher. She is the main character in an Australian author, Kerry Greenwood series of the Phryne Fisher detective novels. Phryne is a wealthy aristocrat who lives in St. Kilda's, Melbourne in 1928. She is a 28-year-old budding detective who, with the assistance of her maid, Dot, and Bert and Seek, who are warpies, tax drivers, and red raggers, solves all manners of crime. Phryne is no ordinary aristocrat, as she can fly planes, she drives her own car, Hispano Suiza, and sometimes wears trousers. However, while displaying bohemian panache, she manages also to maintain style and class. Her personality seems to match exactly to that of the 4th century BC namesake Phryne, and Phryne is Phryne. She was not always rich, but she inherited the title and the money from relatives who died off and left it to her father and then to herself. She had a very exciting life. She had been all over England, France, and in the meantime, she finally came to settle in Melbourne, liked it so much that she stayed. Through the course of the books, she also has 2 adoptive daughters, Ruth and Jane, whom she rescued from, quote, slavery, a cat, Ember, a dog, Molly, and 2 loyal servants, the butlers. She also has Detective Jack Robinson, who is her police insider. They become very close, and one wonders if they will ever get together. Her only love so far in the books was Lin Chung, a wealthy Chinese man whom she would never marry because he was promised to another Chinese girl, and his mother wanted him to continue with that relationship, and she wasn't too happy with Phryne. It could go on and on here, but I will try to do the best at going through here and quickly letting you know what I know about Phryne. Phryne's books can be found in the library. Also, they've made Phryne movies or series of Phryne. And of course, it's on Netflix right now. The Series 1 and Series 2 are on Netflix. So those of you who are interested in seeing about Miss Phryne, you can look there. I'll show you my album now. And if you have any other questions about Phryne, let me know. I hope you enjoy my little book. This is the cover, and a little flower that I had made from a tutorial. And then we go into the second page, which is a journey of the heart. This is where she comes from England by ship. This is the ship to Melbourne, Australia. And here we have an introduction to Phryne Fisher and her first 3 books, which are the Cocaine Blues, Flying Too High, and Murders on the, I hope I say this, Ballarat train. And so if you're interested, these are the first 3 in a group of novels that Miss Greenwood had written about Phryne. This is just a nice little page that I stuck in there. That can be, notes can be put on here. And as a matter of fact, I do have some notes that I'm going to put on these little things about Phryne's coming series. This is just a decorative page with a couple of little tags. Now then, this is the house that Phryne bought when she moved to Melbourne, Australia. It's called Wardlow House, and it was built in 1888. And as far as I know, it still exists and has been bought by some folks who've redone it and refixed it up. So that was Phryne's little piece of heaven. On this next page here, I have Phryne Fisher's friends. I don't have all the pictures that I still am continuing to look for the dog and the cat and the two girls, the two daughters. But anyhow, this is Dot, and she was Phryne's maid and very good companion. And this is Bert and Seek, and these are the taxi drivers and helpers in her crime investigations. That's Bert and Seek right there. Still looking for other pictures to put on there. And then this, of course, is Jack Robinson. He is the detective and cohort of Phryne in all these crime-solving mysteries. He's so cute, and I'm just wondering if they'll ever get together. And this is Mr. Butler. Mrs. Butler had already passed by the time I found these pictures, so I only have a picture of Mr. Butler, and he is some butler. He was in the Army, and he is very adept with guns and maneuvers of all kinds. If you watch the series, you'll see that you'll come to love Mr. Butler. And of course, this is Lin Chang, her lover, that she actually the only lover that she's had so far in the books and in the series. And then this is her car. And I'm not very good at pronouncing this name. It's some wild and crazy car. I had it written down in my notes here, and I'm still having trouble with pronunciation. The Hispano Suiza. That was her car. She also had a plane and a motorcycle. And this is one of the novels, and one of the pages in the novels, it says, "Come, Sable Knight." And she has, Phryne is great with having parties and inviting all kinds of interesting people to her home. And this is just a part of one of the novels that I found a picture in on Google. And then this page here is just empty so that I could bring this, what they say about Phryne. And then, of course, this is basically what I had told you in the beginning, but it's a little bit more in depth, and I did not want to stand here and read all of this to you verbatim, so I tried to synopsize it as the best as I could. And then this is another page from one of her novels, and it says, Death shall be dead, I think is what it says. Death shall be dead. And another one of her mysteries. And really some really cute detective work in some of these novels. And then this is some of Phryne's cars and here in Phryne's travels and everything like that. I made a collage page out of it. I didn't have all of the equipment that I needed to emphasize some of these little collages here, but I did the best I could with what I have. And then the back of the cover has got Phryne, and this is the way Phryne really is in real life, and she has a gold pistol that she carries in her purse. And she is always dressed to the nines. You just love the series, if for nothing else, just seeing how Phryne dresses, her hats, her dresses, her furs. She is just a fabulous character of this lady's imagination. So I hope you liked my video, and comment on it if you want to. And maybe you'd like to watch Phryne or read Phryne, and maybe you have a favorite character in a book, and you might like to share it. I'd love to see that, if someone else may have a character that they would like to write about. I'm going to get off here because this video is 10 minutes long, and I never make long videos. I think they're boring, so I try not to do that to other folks. It's not that they're boring, but a lot of the details most of us know. So anyway, this is Miss Barb, and I'm signing off. Comment if you'd like. Bye.